guys, we back with another deck profile video. Guess what we done did? We got third place with Fiendsmith Yubel at a case tournament. It's a Muertos case tournament at that. So you know all the sheep was out, all the Radiant Typhoons, all the branded Draco tails. Actually, it wasn't no branded Draco tail. It was actually just a branded deck. My boy Tony took him down though. Tony got second place with DDD. K9 Vanquisher got first. I got third with Fiendsmith Yubel. But it was a good variety. I think everybody came to beat Draco Tail, truthfully, and you'll see why I say that when you see my side deck. But I'm going to get right into it. I'll let you guys know about all the matchups, too. You can look below to see what my record was against what matchups and everything. If I do anything wrong, go ahead and leave it in a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to keep following us. We're going to try to be more consistent. Just been going through a few things, but let's get right into it. Okay, getting right into the deck profile video, we were on 3 Samsara D Lotus. Samsara is going to be your main starter typically. That's typically what they should save Ash Blossom for, but we have so much bait by the time we get to Samsara, we're full combo. And it's a good extender. You could dump off something like Aerial Eater to reborn it from the grave just to get all your Yubel stuff going. Then we were on 2 Gruesome Grave Squirmers. Gruesome is a great card. Quick effect summon when you control a fiend, and then he can pop a card on the field, all one effect. So you are able to dodge cards like Imperm. And then he has a banish effect from the graveyard, to which you can be able to banish him and then special summon a 0 attack, 0 defense fiend from your hand or graveyard. So he's a hell of an extender. Typically you want to pop things like Spirit of Yubel, or you're going to special spirit. We're on 2 spirits. We were on 1 OG Yubel and then 1 Terra Incarnate. The whole Yubel family, I'm not playing the Terra Nightmare just because he's too much of a brick, but we go through Terra Incarnate too much not to play it. We need that extra body a lot, especially when you're trying to bait out hand traps and play through a board. Then we are on 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts, and then I'm on the 1 Chaos Summoning Beast. The reason why we did that was because if you play 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts, opening of the Spirit Gate is not a 1-card combo, but this way if you open Spirit Gates, you can search Dark Beckoning Beast, normal Dark Beckoning Beast, then he can search Chaos Summoning Beast using his additional normal summon. Then he's going to be able to normal him from your hand. You reborn him with Gates, one or the other. Then you can make Reproductives when before you reborn him, and then you can go into Fiendsmith, which will get you Samsara D Lotus later down the line. And then we are on the 3 Engravers. Engraver was just too good to bait out hand traps, things like that. Fiendsmith is crazy. Caesar's crazy. I'm still a believer. Caesar's going to get banned. Fiendsmith is just, it's too good to make the rogue decks be able to compete. So Desiree is not a problem. Fiendsmith is not a problem. But Caesar, multiple decks being able to splash for a not once per turn summon negate is insane. And then we are on the 1 Lockerma and 1 Fiendsmith Lure. You might as well call him that at this point. And to round out the monsters, we were on the 1 Shavara. Shavara is just like Gruesome, being able to quick effect, pop a fiend to be able to extend. And then he gets us into our Unchained plays. And then that rounds out the monsters. Okay, now for the spells, we were on 3 Nightmare Throne. Starting with Throne, destroying from deck is insane. You don't know how many times I was out there and I'm like, destroy from deck. And they were like, what? So yeah. Nightmare Throne was insane. We are on 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates right here. Just like I said, 1-card combo. It has 3 effects, being able to search. Then you're able to reborn a fiend from the grave, a 0 attack fiend. And then if you control a level 10 or higher monster, you can add a continuous spell back from your graveyard. So a lot of the times people were outing Nightmare Pain, and then I was just bringing it back with Gates. So I always had it. So you had to out both. And then that's why we were only on 2 Pain. Pain is insane. It's our win con, being able to let us pop a Yubel and then making our opponents attack our Yubel monsters. And then they take the damage. It was pretty much an OTK. We were on 1 for 1. And then we were on 1 Pot of Prosperity. And then 1 Fiendsmith Track. Fiendsmith Track is for the Fiendsmith engine. 1 for 1 was just to be able to turbo out Samsara D Lotus, or if I needed Fabled Lure. And then Pot of Prosperity was for consistency purposes. Okay, and now for the hand traps. We're on 3 Ash Blossoms. Ash is insane. Just to really deal with Fuwalos, that's really all I needed for. But other than that, we all know Ash is a crazy card. Everybody wants Ash to get banned right now, which I feel like is insane with all the Mocharmies running around. And then things like Rahu, Draco Tail. I feel like if you lose to Ash, you're truly just a bad player. And then we are on the 3 Mocharmy Fuwalos. Fuwalos is just the best one. I'm not on Perulia right now. I probably will get a playset to be able to side them, but I'm not really messing with Perulia. I am main decking Droll. The only reason why I'm main decking Droll because it outs Fuwalos for me. I can give my opponent about 1 to 2 draws, and then I can draw myself, and then I can go full combo. I just need to be able to search one time. And then we are on the 2 nibs. Nib was insane for me. If I resolve nib, I'm gonna just make a big ass token on your field, and I'm gonna just attack into it with a Yubel monster. I almost lost the match because the DDD player I played, he activated the continuous trap that floodgates. I couldn't make a extra deck monster, but he only had 1,000 life points, and he has to burn himself in standby, so he ended up killing himself. And then we were on the 3 ghost bells. Ghost Bell is just an insane card this format. There's so many cards removing cards from the graveyard, so you got to be on Ghost Bell. I thought about siding it, but I ended up playing 3 in the main. And then to round out the main deck, we are on 3 Forbidden Droplets. Just being able to send cards to my graveyard and then being able to just negate a board and then go full combo to be able to push and either break a board or go ahead and just kill him for game just because Yubel is insane. Okay, that's going to round out the main deck. Let's get to the extra deck. For the extra deck, we are on 1 Fiendsmith Requiem. We're on 1 Reproductus. We were on 1 Fiendsmith Sequence. We were on 1 Unchained Soul of Rage. We were on 1 Unchained Soul of Yama. We were on 1 Muckraker from the Underworld. We're on 1 Nightmare Phoenix. 1 SP Little Knight. 1 Abao the Lightless Shadow. We were on 1 Verudris. 1 Mercurium. He's a good boy. That's a crazy card right there. We're on 1 Caesar, High Wave King Caesar. Then we're on 1 Aerial Eater. This is why we run Fiendsmith, so we can make this and mill whatever we need to the graveyard. We're on 1 Necroquip, which I may end up cutting because since I run the sequence, I can just make Aerial Eater just with that. And then to round it out, we're on the 1 Phantom of Yubel. And then that's it for the extra deck. The extra deck performed. Nightmare Phoenix really didn't come up that much. May cut that for something else. Maybe like an access code just because I did need something that was going to push for game and then I can really kill through with. And then just for the side decks, like you're going to see why I said we were prepared. Well, I was prepared for Dracotel at least. We're on 1 Duster. We're on 1 Lightning Storm. Well, sorry, 2 Lightning Storms. We were on 3 Effect Veilers. We were on the 3rd Nib because I was only on 2 in the main deck. Then for certain decks, I know locals still play a lot of rogue decks. I didn't know what to expect since it was the beginning of a format. So Nib did resolve a lot for me. So I'm glad I did have Nib. We're on 3 Infinite Impermanence. I was running Infinite Impermanence just for things like Arthalion, Lucius, the Radiant Typhoon stuff, things like that. And then best card, evenly matched right here. Nobody's setting up Omni Negates, so it's hard for people to out evenly match right now. So if I resolve this, I typically win. And then to round it out, we were on 1 Solemn Judgment and 1 Rivalry. Some other considerations you can play, which I just realized in testing after the tournament, you can play the Fallen package with the Albion and the Ecclesia, only because this is amazing for the simple fact that this is able to pop your Yubel monsters for you to extend if needed, like a Shavara or a Gruesome, or you can, for just double utility, you're able to pop your opponent's cards, or you can dodge things like the Dracotel Horn or Dracotel Flame, things like that. So just something that I'm considering with these, but not yet. I didn't put these in there yet, but because it's still a 4-card package, and I'm not sure what I would take out of the extra deck for those when I'm siding. So still trying to work on my siding patterns, but the deck performed very well. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it to the regional in April that we're going to. So stay tuned to that. I'm going to take it to another tournament, hopefully tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys know what I do with that. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to make more videos, motivate me to help motivate y'all. I know I need to be more consistent with this stuff, but we're going to get it done. I appreciate all the love and support. I still be reading the comments that everybody's commenting down from videos a month or 2 ago. I seen the Black Rose Dragon got about 1.3K views at this moment. So that's just really insane. It's only been up for about 2 months, so I really do appreciate it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yubel is best deck this format. We're going to go ahead and make some spicy combos for you. I'm not going to do a combo video this video, but I will go ahead and drop a few combos next video. So if we get about 10 likes, about 5 comments, I'll drop that video this weekend. Thank you. Have a good one. Llama Gang out.